Leo is currently saving the world. In his mind, he is standing on a podium. Thousands of people are cheering his name. He just delivered the perfect speech, the kind that changes history. He feels a rush of pure electricity in his veins. He is powerful. He is loved. He is important. But then the song ends, and the stadium disappears. Leo isn't a hero. He is a 24-year-old who hasn't left his apartment in 2 days. He looks at his reflection in the mirror. The rush of dopamine fades, replaced by a crushing wave of shame. "What am I doing?" he whispers. But 5 minutes later, he picks up his phone, finds the right song, puts the headphones back on, and disappears again. Leo isn't just daydreaming. He is addicted to a life he has never lived. Psychology calls this maladaptive daydreaming, and for Leo, it is the only place where he feels alive. Welcome to Story Minds. Today, we are stepping into the world of Leo, the architect of fake scenarios. We all daydream. We all imagine winning the lottery or telling off a rude boss. But for people like Leo, this isn't a casual distraction. It is a compulsion. Maladaptive daydreaming is when the fantasy world becomes more vivid, more emotional, and more rewarding than real life. You spend hours pacing, rocking, or mouthing conversations with people who aren't there. If you have ever canceled plans so you could stay home and imagine a better version of them, if you have fictional friends who know you better than your real ones, then Leo's story is your story. Leo tries to live in the real world. He really does. But reality is slow. It's full of awkward silences. It's full of disappointment. While his friend talks about accounting, Leo's brain feels an itch. He is bored. He feels that familiar pull. In his head, the conversation is witty. It's fast-paced. He makes everyone laugh. He is the center of attention. He gets a hit of dopamine, chemical happiness, without doing any of the work. "Huh? Yeah, sorry, just tired." Leo lies. He feels a knot of guilt. He knows he is checking out. But the real world feels like black and white TV, and his mind is in 4K IMAX. He leaves the coffee shop early. He tells his friend he has work to do, but he goes straight home, locks the door, and starts pacing again. He chooses the dream over the person sitting right in front of him. Leo wasn't born addicted to his own mind. He built the addiction to survive. When he was 8, he didn't have many friends. He was the quiet kid, the one who got picked last. His home life wasn't much better. Maybe it was chaotic, or maybe it was just incredibly lonely. So little Leo made a discovery. If the real world hurt, he could leave it. He built a world where he was the captain, where he was the strongest, where nobody ignored him. It started as a survival mechanism. It was a brilliant way for a lonely child to self-soothe. "I don't need them," he thought. "I have my own world." But Leo grew up. The dragons disappeared, but the habit didn't. Now he isn't running from bullies. He is running from the discomfort of being an average adult. He is running from the fear that his real life will never measure up to his fantasy. He is still that 8-year-old boy, hiding in the fortress he built, afraid to come out and play. It is 3 a.m. Leo has been gone for 4 hours. He looks at his laptop. The screen is blank. He has achieved nothing. Suddenly, the weight of it hits him. In his mind, he has written best-selling novels. In his mind, he is married. In his mind, he travels the world. But in this room, nothing has changed in 3 years. The fantasy isn't protecting him anymore. It's imprisoning him. He realizes that every hour he spends perfecting a fake life is an hour he steals from his real one. He is grieving a life he never actually lived. He feels the urge. The boredom is painful. The silence is loud. But Leo remembers the 8-year-old boy. And he realizes, I am not that kid anymore. I can handle being bored. I can handle being lonely. He forces himself to stay in the chair. He forces himself to look at the blank page. It's not a bestseller. It's just a sentence. But for the first time in years, it's real. He takes a deep breath. He doesn't go back into the dream. He stays in the messy, imperfect, quiet room. If you are like Leo, you have a beautiful mind. You have a gift for creation. But you have to stop using your gift as a hiding place. The dream world is perfect, but it is static. It is a painting. Reality is painful and boring and hard. But it is a sculpture. It is the only place where you can actually change. The most beautiful story isn't the perfect one inside your head. It's the messy, imperfect one you are brave enough to write out here. This is Story Minds. If you recognize yourself in Leo, hit the like button. It helps us find others who are stuck in the dream. Your challenge for today: when you feel the urge to pace or drift off, stop. Look at your hands. Name 3 things you can see in the room. Stay here with us. See you in the next story.